I started photography back in, I don't know, 2008 or so. That's about when I got my first DSLR, a Canon T2i. And I tell you what, I fell in love with that thing. As time went on, I wanted to get better and better, but I had a problem. And my problem was getting pictures in focus. I just could not figure it out on a consistent basis on how to make sure my pictures were sharp. They were always just a little fuzzy when I zoomed in. Even if I was doing portrait shoots for family friends, I wasn't a pro back then. I was just having fun. But I could never get them just right. The eyes weren't sharp, or I just missed focus, and I could not figure it out. I would go out and shoot wildlife. I'd go out and shoot landscapes. And every time I got back to the computer, and they were fuzzy, they were not sharp, and the frustration levels were just through the roof. I thought, you know what the problem is? It's my camera. I have this T2i. It's not top of the line. It's not capturing images that are as sharp as they can be. I know they can be better. At the time, the Canon 1DX was coming out. This was released in what, 2012? The 1DX. I had to have it. I used one. I fell in love with it. I got myself a Canon 1DX, not knowing exactly what the 1DX was for. That was not the camera that was best suited to my needs at the time, but it was Canon's top of the line camera, and that meant that's the one I wanted. Had I known better, I would have gone for the 5D Mark IV, which was much better suited to what I needed. However, I didn't know that, so I got a Canon 1DX. I went out, I took photos. I remember snowy day. I went up into the mountains. I took pictures of deer and trees, and so excited. And I got back, and guess what? The images were not sharp, and I couldn't figure it out. And eventually, I put that camera away and was like, God, I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is, but I just can't figure out focus. Okay, fast forward when I became a pro photographer in about 2020, and I really started to learn. And I learned that there's really one major setting that affects your focus. And of course, that setting is shutter speed. Obviously, the faster the shutter speed, the less movement you're going to get in your image, and the sharper an image is going to be. However, there's some things that held me back from using a fast shutter speed. One of those things was ISO. I remember I was shooting a volleyball game in a gym, and I kept my ISO at 100 because that's just what you do, right? You keep your ISO at 100 so you don't get noise-filled photographs that are just ruined. Well, instead, I used my shutter speed to allow in more light, and what does that do? That just ruins your photo because you can fix noise. You can't fix soft focus. You can't. If your focus is soft and you missed your shot, you're not getting it back, no matter what you're processing in. The image is trash. I remember I was sitting next to this guy, and he was looking at my 1DX, and he's like, it's a great camera. And I was like, yeah, I really love it. And he noticed my ISO was at 100. He's like, why are you shooting at ISO 100? He's like, you're inside in a gym. That thing needs to be at like ISO like 8,000. And I was like, I can't possibly. Well, I did it. I pumped up my ISO. I was able to really bring down my shutter speed, open up my aperture, and what do you know? Tack sharp shots over and over again. And yeah, they were noisy, especially back then when the 1DX was not a noiseless camera by any means. It had noise in it, but it wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. And especially now when there's so much software and processing abilities where you can go in there and you can really remove that noise if you want to. I don't know that I'm an advocate for that. I don't mind noise in a picture. If we're shooting at 12,000 ISO or something, yeah, it's probably a good idea to bring it down a little bit if you can. But noise is part of photography, and that grain is kind of cool. It really is kind of cool in my mind. So that's the trick. That's the trick, especially if you're doing a handheld shoot and you're trying to keep that ISO down, and you've already opened up your aperture as much as you possibly can, and you're just controlling the amount of light you let in with the shutter speed. You're going to be shooting it a fifth of a second, a tenth of a second, a 25th of a second. And I'll tell you what, those shutter speeds, if there's any movement at all in your hand or in your subject, you're gonna get a blurry photo, and it's just not savable. So it's okay to bring that ISO up, and that's something that it took me so long to learn and to accept, that ISO is okay to increase. In fact, it might even be a good idea to set your ISO to auto, especially if you're out shooting sports or you're doing something that's fast moving and you don't have the luxury, like in a big landscape, to really dial in and get your settings just right and make sure your ISO is just right. Set it to auto. Even in your camera, you can set your ISO even when it's in auto to not go over a certain amount, not go over 12,000, whatever that number is that you set. And then you know that your ISO is taken care of. You don't need to worry about it. And you're going to let the camera handle ISO, and you're going to let yourself worry about the shutter speed and the aperture. Because when you get that shutter speed right, you're going to start seeing that result in the sharpness of your photos, that tack sharp eyes, and seeing the fur on the animals that you're shooting, photographing, I should say. Another thing to consider, I take this one with a grain of salt because personally I haven't had the greatest results, but there's the photography rule. You know how I feel about rules, but there's a photography rule of 1 over focal length, where if you're shooting with an 18 millimeter lens, you don't want to go any slower than 1/18 of a second. If you're shooting with a 50 millimeter lens, you don't want to go any slower than 1/50th of a second. It's a good rule of thumb to keep in mind. However, even at those shutter speeds, 1/18 of a second, maybe I'm just too wobbly. I don't know, but I don't trust myself handheld with a shutter speed that slow. I will try to have my tripod if possible, or bump up the ISO, bring down or open up the aperture so that I can move up that shutter speed as fast as I possibly can if I'm shooting handheld. What do you think? Do you struggle with keeping your photos sharp? Are you afraid of a high ISO? Don't be. Increase that ISO, open up your aperture as much as you need to get the shot. Keep that shutter speed as high as you possibly can, and you are going to start seeing sharper photos. I promise.